Hello everyone, this is Mopbot, this is the PentaCraft server, and welcome back to episode number 52. Almost lost count there. Hopefully you noticed something behind me. That is the beautiful skies. That is Brother Johnson Unshaders. Let's get a good look at that. That is awesome. The night sky is absolutely amazing. This is the same pack that I use in my single player series, and really I love it. I'm just going to use it on here for a while, because really, doesn't this place just look awesome? It just adds some cool light map coloring, and it's just, oh, it is great. I love it. So that is why I'm using it, of course. So anyway, let's go ahead and head over and look at that twinkly sky. They're all like sparkly. Look at that. That's crazy. And the North Star is over there in the distance. So anyway, let's go ahead back here, because I did do a little bit of work back here. This is where we worked in last episode, right over there. So anyway, right here, this path is new. I did this off camera. Just a quick little way to get down here to the path. And this is the path that we worked on. There's a few horses over here as well. Quite a lot of them got loose from the way I had them chained up. I think they just kind of cut their own leads on like a tree or something, but oh well, I guess that happens. So anyway, I'm not sure if these are the colors I'm going to be sticking with, this cobblestone as well as the hardened clay. I wanted it to match this, kind of blend this over to this, and I didn't really want to use any of the birchwood because it's almost the same color, or actually it might even be the same color as the sand. And so I just felt like it'd be really awkward. I tried some different things, and so far this is my favorite. If you do think that there'd be a better block to use, please let me know, because I'd be glad to try it. Because, I don't know, I like it, I don't know if it fits. I don't know if the cobblestone fits. The hardened clay definitely feels like it fits. But yeah, the cobblestone I'm just unsure of. And then jack-o'-lanterns for lighting, and kind of let this hardened clay kind of bleed out into the beach here, which of course I added as well. This was just a giant hill, and there's just a little bit of sand on the end, so I made it completely open and a lot easier to get over here now. And then I added this little water thing coming out, and just a small little detail. I think it really adds a lot. It just looks like it's pouring, well, okay, I guess technically it is pouring into the bay here, and I don't know, I like it. It's all about beauty this episode, with the sky and the new moon and this thing here. And of course you can look over from the beach right over to Corpse Place, which is pretty awesome. So anyway, let's go ahead over here and look at what we did in last episode. We did this tunnel here. This thing, I didn't change any of it. As far as I know, I don't think I changed any of it. And so it really does look cool. And with the light map, too, of the unshaders, it looks a lot more yellow tinted, which I think adds a lot. It makes it look kind of like a beach feel, which is kind of what I was going for. I was really going to kind of match the outdoors for this tunnel. That's kind of why I use the leaves as well, and a lot different coloring than I have in the rest of my base. Anyway, heading over here, we also did this bridge here. And again, I haven't changed anything on it. And then that leads right over to the project that was kind of cut out accidentally because of a recording error that I'm never going to make again, hopefully. And gosh, I hope I checked it before this episode started. So yeah, this is the skeleton farm, and we're going to be building another building in this style today. This, I don't even know what you call it. I call it Hawaiian bungalow, and I looked up some images of some Hawaiian bungalows after the episode was done recording, and yeah, I'm pretty close, actually. The shape is definitely there. The shape is almost an exact replica, really, and the colors, I don't know, they just remind me of those Hawaiian shirts with all the flowers on them. It's kind of the color scheme I feel like we've used here. So yeah, so anyway, let's head out and look at where we're going to be building for this episode. Like I was going to use originally this whole area here, but then I went and made it all natural looking, and I don't want to tear any of this out, especially that tree right there. That's going to be a pain. So I'm just going to avoid that area and just kind of leave it all foresty like that. And we're going to work instead over here where it's not quite as dense. And we're going to get some kind of a staircase going up this, the hill here. And then right up, oh gee, okay. This is actually really quite hard to work. Probably somewhere back here. Might do a little bit of terraforming to get a good sized platform to build on. Let's get a little bit higher so you can see out just a bit better. Probably right here. So this tree here, this big one's probably going to come down as well as this here. And I just realized something. I should put this on and get out of theater mode. So yeah, that's why. Good thing I caught that when I did. So yeah, right here, I think we're going to go with this height on the land here where this torch is. Maybe even one lower. Yeah, either one, I guess, really. It doesn't really make a difference. Either way, the building's going to be the same. So we're going to get that, and we're going to clear out this area and then start a building. And it is going to be for a wheat farm. So since we have a skeleton on top of the skeleton farm, apparently I should light up here better. I added a little one right there. Can you hit me? Oh, you can try. Ah! Die. Nope, one more. Here we go. So, where was I? Yeah, so since this is a skeleton farm, of course, we get tons of bones from it, like the one you see in my hand. Wait, no. I have an arrow in my shoulder. So, since we can get so many bones and some bone meal, a wheat farm would only make sense here. One of those really micro farms, and I mean really, really small micro farms that will allow for just crazy, crazy rates with still being quite small and being able to fit into a building, probably even just a little bit smaller than this one. I want to go for something similar in size and just the exact same style. And so I think it'll probably end up being probably about to where these buttons are. I think that's about as deep as it's going to go. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start clearing out this area, and then we'll go ahead and start on the build. Okay, so we're not actually working with a whole lot of room. We're kind of right on top of the sugarcane farm, or at least the storage bit for it. But I did do some terraforming, and this is the area we're working with. Like I said, it is really small, and I think I'm just going to push it up as far as I can, because right under these blocks here are some hoppers, so I can't really go back to here. So anyway, I'm just going to try to keep everything over here, kind of marked off where I want to start, and this is a design originally done by Impulsive or Impulse SV. I'll leave a link in the description, but anyway, I actually modified it up just a little bit to make it just a little bit more usable, I guess. It's just trying to make it a little bit smaller, and I think it worked. It's not horribly large, but anyway, so it works on a pretty simple concept, actually. And why someone didn't come up with it so... Oh, I need dirt. I forgot dirt. Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, here we go. So, anyway, yeah, it works on a pretty easy concept, and it's that you can't plant crops, or you can't really grow crops in the dark. And so if we actually block off the light to this, and with just a half slab across here, we can plant the crop. This will grow it, the dispenser, with the bone meal in it, and then... what happens next? It breaks. That's basically it. It breaks. Go to his video. He explains it better. That's the best I can explain it. So if we cover this here, and actually I'm just going to start the redstone right away. So actually we don't really need these on the side here. So let's get rid of those, and then let's just jump up a little bit here, and then place these across the back. I am using oak wood. I think it'll just kind of match the wood around it the best, as opposed to using something really bright like iron, like I would usually use for redstone, but I think it just fits in with that color scheme really well. And so let's see. So you can see how it's really dark in there. So once we get that, you can actually see it working. And but torch? No, wait, not a torch. That's better. Here we go. So yeah, that's whoa. So that's what'll power it. And then if we let's see. Actually, if we break that, so I planned this out, and I don't remember how I planned this out. Okay, so I know I have redstone on top of here, and then that goes, am I going to be okay? That's going to go back here and power a clock, or unpower a clock rather. So if we just do this, that should be good. So where's the torches? Here we go. So that means, let's see, so if I do, I'm trying to really think about this here. There. That should work. And then, so I'm trying to create a clock so that it will constantly dispense bone meal. There we go. Okay. So you can see this is just a regular burnout clock. I use these a lot. Let's turn that off because that's really loud. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There we go. So then, see, that'll power all three of them now. And if we do that, click, 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 click. Yeah, so that works. Okay. That powers all three. No, didn't work. Is that all I need? I think that's all I need. Now I just need to cover it up. So if the building's around it this way... Oh, I need to actually hide water in there too. So I'm just going to block it off with some... Yeah, click. Fail. When did I do this? No. Here we go. So anyway, let's put the water... Can I put it here? Will that work? Oh, okay, well, apparently no. I can't place it there. Oh, that's going to get rid of all my bone mealing. Ah, gee. You know what? I could actually just put water there and make it a waterfall. Maybe that's what I'll do. It almost did it again. The water. How much actually did that get rid of? Okay, that goes all the way down. Oh, it's still flowing? Really? Oh, and my carpets too. Okay, let's just pick everything up and we'll fix it later. See? It's all better. It's all good. Let's go back up there. And I'm not gonna worry about that at all. It's now I forgot where I was going. How do I get up there? This is a very unfortunate chain of events. Look at the night. No, this isn't the night sky. Look at the day sky. The day sky is gorgeous. It makes everything look like candy. It's all blue and happy. Oh, I'm not good at this whole buttons thing. So let's see if this actually stays fertile, or however you want to call it. Oh, that looks like it worked. Is that what you call it? Fertile? I guess. It's wet. So it looks like it'll work. Is it actually dark enough in there? Do I have any? Of course I have seeds. I do not have bones. I'll be right back so we can test this. Okay, we have a stack of bone meal in each dispenser, there and there as well. So let's go ahead and flick this on. Oh, that's really loud. Okay, let me step back so it's not so loud and turn down my volume. That is better. That should be there. That explains why I never hear creepers. So, yeah, okay, let's go ahead and try this. Okay, a little laggy, so prepare for this to definitely work. Holy cow! Oh, that is great. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, now that we know this farm works, is this... Oh, I'll just burn out the rest of this. I might as well. Get all the wheat. Holy cow. Okay, I didn't actually know this farm was going to be that great. A little bit of server lag, I think, is slowing it down, because I tested it in single player and it worked a lot better. Yeah, okay, this works really well. That back one never shot from the... Okay. Let's just turn this off. So, yeah, so now that we know that it definitely works, I'm going to go ahead and start putting a building around it. Basically the same one as that, just slightly modified in the back. So anyway, I think this will be a good time lapse, so I'll be back after that. Okay, so I apologize that it is nighttime and raining, but I guess, yeah, this really shows me that I probably should light up this path here just a little bit better. There are some pretty good dark spots on here, but anyway, let's look at this building quick. And this is the first one that we built in this style, and just kind of keep in mind how this looks, and then now remember that this one up here, this is just a bit smaller, and so we kind of had to change a few things. I know that time-lapse was really fast, so here is just a final look at the build, and yeah, it looks a little strange, and I think I know why. Actually, I just figured that out. These aren't actually supporting anything. I think that'll help. Yeah, you know what? That actually helps. I don't know why I didn't see that before, but now let's just check the last thing in here, and yeah, I've got my silk touch pick on me. I accidentally placed it right after I crafted it. So anyway, I also put these jack-o'-lanterns in the corners for lighting, and since we got the lever on this side, I think really the only place to put it is here. Let's just chuck my pickaxe back in there, and then these as well. And so this path I also kind of struggled with. It looks kind of checkerboard pattern as you're going down it, but if you're just looking at it from the front, it looks kind of okay. It looks more like a path from this side, but you can kind of see a pattern if it with it if you keep going. So anyway, then this wooden back here, I was contemplating making it go all the way to the ceiling, but I think I kind of like it like this. And I don't know, maybe we could actually hide some lighting back here. Yeah, we probably could. If we put torch like right there, maybe right there as well. But anyway, uh-oh, how do I actually, oh no, that's very not right. Okay, do that. There we go. So let's hop back down here, and yeah, I definitely need to get some other lighting. So anyway, that is the finished build for this. Now I've just got a few quick things to talk about over at my base. Let's go ahead over there and we'll talk about those changes. Okay, so it's been a long time coming, but I finally changed over the pumpkin farm. This is my new design for a pumpkin farm, or at least a slightly modified version of it. It works completely the same. The blocks down here with the pumpkins on them, they extend these blocks and push it onto the track, and this minecart hopper runs around, picks everything up, and then drops it into the hopper below it. Can't really see it. You can kind of see a little bit of it there. But yeah, like I said, slightly modified redstone that was quite a pain to figure out. So I didn't have enough room to do my actual design, just kind of the shape of the room. I could have cut down some of the plants and done it, but, well, I want as much efficiency as possible. So I just did it this way instead, with a little bit more redstone work. And we're not going to be able to actually get in here, so I'm not worried about this extra little stone bit and stuff. But yeah, you can see a lot of redstone, which is kind of unfortunate. And that I actually needed to cover up the redstone beneath it, so I just kind of put a matching bit over here. And so eventually I'll get a timer set up with this as well, but for now I'm just using a button. So what happens is when you hit that button, this comes out and it comes down here. There's actually a redstone line underneath this rail here, or underneath these blocks. And so that will power these. That goes across, and there's some redstone back here. You can kind of see a little bit of it under that stair because that plowed land is just a little bit shorter than a block. And yeah, so then it comes and powers all these, and then powers this line here, which extends this minecart hopper all the way over the track. And same thing over here. So that powers at the same time as this. And yeah, it was just a pain to try to like calculate where everything has to go and when. It was just too much work. And then to try to make this room look pretty after that, because I had redstone everywhere and cobblestone, and I'm done with this room now. Well, except for adding the timer, but I'll look at that eventually. Just block this off and actually watch it work. Let's hit that button, and we shouldn't lose anything. Oh, whoa, that was quick. Alright, well, let's actually hit that one more time. There we go. Now let's go check. So we had, 8 plants on each side, 3... Oh, I can't really... Yeah, it looks like 8, so 17 pumpkins. Oh, I guess I already had some in here. I guess that wouldn't really make much of a difference then. Okay, yeah, we'll say that worked. So the last bit of change that I want to do, and this is actually going to be between episodes, I'll just explain it now. And I just tossed some blocks down there, and I guess they're still here. Go away. Gone. Let's hop down into the slime farm, because this thing's been disabled for a long time. Apparently they could kill the golems. I didn't think they could, but look how efficient this thing is. There are so many in here. So we need to actually take advantage of that. We cannot just let all these guys sit down here, especially since there's filling up the mob cap, and my mob farm out there isn't doing so well. So, yeah, I think we're going to get rid of this bottom layer and then change over to some cactus killing. So have a water stream that goes along the back, and then we'll just put, like I said, the cactus in the middle, they'll kill it, and then we'll have a bunch of hoppers that go out into the thing over there. And I am getting swarmed by these little guys. Oh geez. So yeah, big slime farm, and now we are going to change it. Like I said, that'll be between episodes though. So yeah, it took me long enough to fix that that pumpkin farm up there. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. So oh no. Anyway, this has been MopBot, and I'm out.